Hi everyone and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to be attempting the fifth night once again. Of course, we died once so far in our singular attempt at this night, and it was a very difficult night because I don't think we even made it to 5 AM before we ran out of power. So I think I'm okay with surviving. I think I just need to monitor my power correctly because, yeah, it's a very difficult thing to do. Yeah, not much more to say, to be honest. We just need to crack on. I need to focus very hard and manage my power very efficiently. I need to be very careful with my power. That was my downfall in that attempt in the last episode at this fifth night. It is a struggle, it really is, and I will not be making this such an edited video. You know how I like to edit my videos so they're nice and mess around and all that sort of stuff. This is all about passing the fifth night, which is going to be very difficult, and I feel like it may take a couple of attempts. This video might be a bit longer than some others that I have done on FNAF. You know, they usually go from like 8 to 10 minutes, I think. I don't remember off by heart, but this will be very difficult, and I'm sorry if my commentary does go a bit stale and dry or whatever, but I want to win this so badly. And it is very difficult to do so. So far, no one has showed up at our doors. We just need to keep checking on our right camera, because if Freddy's there, we need to keep the right door down that whole time. I think you hear like footsteps and then a little laugh from Freddy before he actually shows up at that right door. So at least that's something that we can listen out for. But that's why I've got my volume a little high, because there's a couple of things going on upstairs with dinner and stuff like that, so I do need to listen very carefully. Freddy's in the kitchen, alright. I didn't mean to do that. No one is at our doors yet. Oh, now Chica's there, righto. Oh no, I think Freddy's at our right camera. He's not. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, Freddy's at our door, no. Freddy! Wait, I wonder what happens if, like, I do this and open it, and then like, don't scare me please. I think we can open our door while we're looking around. I just don't want to get scared, bro. I really don't want to get scared. I want to keep checking that he's there, and I want to manage our power well. I need to be quick with the doors. Bonnie's gone, that's good. That little bear is being a bit of a bum. He is draining a lot of power right now, and it is not very helpful. I am getting a little bit quicker with my mouse compared to past episodes, which is very important. However, I'm still being a little bit shaky here and there, leaving lights on and stuff. How is it still only 2 AM? That is ridiculous. Oh no. Oh no, is Freddy in the room? What? He's not there. Ah! What's happened? What is that? What? Okay, Chica's still there. Hurry up, cameras, just work. Okay, Bonnie's there. This is very difficult, guys. I need to be very careful with everything. I shouldn't be putting that right door down right now. I'll just keep checking that right camera. If you could switch to 4 AM right now, that would be marvelous. It's still only 3 AM. My hands are so sweaty. I keep, like, letting go of my wet mouse. Dude, come on. Stop laughing at me. Freddy's still there. Great. That means we will not be passing this night. It is still okay, no, it's not 3 AM anymore. It's just gone to 4. We are at 21% power. Is Freddy gone now? I heard footsteps. No, Freddy's still there. Great. And now Bonnie's there. What are we supposed to do, guys? Seriously, this is ridiculous. And I have to keep that right door closed still. Honestly, it's unreal. The pressure and the need to be perfect is unreal. And I'm just not perfect. I can't manage my power sufficiently enough. Even though I think I'm doing alright at it, I just can't do it. So, yeah, that's great, isn't it? Oh, again, we just don't make it far enough. The power. We were actually doing alright at 3 AM, and then Freddy just wouldn't go away, and it's just obscenely difficult. So that is it. We are going to get scared again, which I am just so looking forward to. There's Freddy once again, the big fat bear. Oh, the anticipation of the jump scare when the power goes out is unreal. And, oh, bro, really? Why did it go so quickly? Don't scare me, please! No! No! Unbelievable. So I failed night 5 again. It's just the power and yeah. Anyway, let's give it another crack. I've literally seen people use more power than me and manage to survive the night. It's so weird, man. Everything's all well and good until Freddy leaves. Like, Freddy is the biggest pain. The thing is, you can't check the other cameras. You know, it will drain too much power, and you don't really need to. You just need to check your door lights, listen out for Freddy, and check Pirate's Cove so Foxy doesn't come out. Foxy didn't even get one stage into his sprint towards my door last game, so clearly I'm checking him enough. I'm not checking him too regularly. You need to check him regularly, but it was clearly draining too much power while I was at it. Shut up, no one cares. Is Freddy already out? There is no way. I think only when Freddy's at my door, like, I need to keep that right door down every time I look at the camera. I think that's pretty much it, because I don't need to keep it down the whole time, because he clearly didn't use that time to get in the room like last game when I had it the door open. I mean, when I was just looking at the left and right lights. So it's often a good thing just to not keep your door closed the whole time. Is Freddy already there? No, he's not. Good. Bonnie's still there. Freddy's in the kitchen, I can hear. Yeah, Freddy's definitely there. Bonnie's there. 1 AM, we're already at 65%. My lights and all that sort of stuff need to be so much quicker. Oh, no! Please don't say he's in the room. Okay, he's not in the room. We're all good. Sorry, I'm used to watching those 2020 modes and seeing him get in the room if you put down the thing once, and I'm so sloppy, man. Like, my heart is racing so quick, and I'm so nervous about failing, man. Honestly, it's just, I don't want to fail, and I need to keep talking, and even though it might be distracting me on some minor levels, I just have to keep talking, man. It keeps me kind of focused in some ways, even though, as I said, it does distract me. I need to keep talking because that kind of distracts me from the jump scare, but it also makes me mess up my clicks and stuff like that, and that's something I just cannot afford to do, and I need the time to go to 3 AM so badly right now. Oh, I hate the creepy noises, bro. Just cut it out, will ya? Again, we're not going to pass the night because of power. It's just power. It's so tough on you. If you leave lights on for 0.1 seconds too long, you will get killed because of the power. It's so strict on you, it's so tough, and it's so tedious, man. Yeah, I don't see us passing this night again, guys. Foxy is now out as soon as I've jinxed it. Okay, Freddy's back there, so he's not in the room. Oh, that's good. Oh, how is it still 4 AM? It's been 4 AM for at least 4 minutes now, which is obscene. It's so obscenely difficult, and it's just unbearable. The tension of each and every game is just ridiculous, and I'm just gonna leave it just in case. I just need Freddy to do his longest possible song. Even that I don't think will be enough, because you need to be at 5 AM at least 10% power. The power, man. It's always the power. I know how to beat it while, you know, having consistent power saving levels, but it's so difficult. It's so strict on you, and you just can't beat it. Obviously, many people have beaten the 5th night. No one that I personally know, of course, because not many people have beaten it, and Freddy's done his short song. He's gonna scare me, and I am so buzzing and excited for that. I hate this bear. He is the guy that I want to bish, bash, bosh, bing, bang, bomb. Come on, Freddy, hurry up, bro. Ah! That didn't scare me. You didn't see that. Oh. The thing is, we were much closer that night than we were the previous 2 attempts at night 5. We were much closer, as I said. We got to 5 AM at like 6% power or whatever it was. We just need to do that and be more conservative with our power. But how am I supposed to, you know? Do I just not check the right door? Do I use my ears only? Or when he's there, do I just not check it at all and just keep closing that right door consistently? Because it doesn't matter what you use, the doors, the lights, the camera, they all take up a second bar of power, just like having the game running does, of course. It's very confusing, and you have to be so precise with it, and I just don't know if I can be. It seems after you mute the phone call a couple of times, it kind of just doesn't ring anymore, it's really good. I think even if you check the stage quite often, Freddy still moves. So I don't think there's anything to do with that. I know when the game first came out, there was a lot of speculation that if you checked the Freddy cam, he would stay in that spot, which turned out to not be true, which I was kind of surprised about, because even for YouTubers, it seemed that way. Like, it seemed that that might have been the case, and I was a bit surprised to see that it wasn't, because every video that I watched, you know, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, it always seemed to be, if you check the Freddy camera more often, he will move less. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Freddy's now gone, that's great, that's absolutely perfect, and Bonnie is just not going away, which is also absolutely perfect, isn't it? And Cheek is now here as well, which is just absolutely great. So we are pretty much boned right now. This is the sort of stuff that mucks up your games big time. Really? Oh. Really? I had no time to react there. We'll give it one more try. Also, I know I haven't done a Napoli career mode episode since episode 1, which was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 days ago. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. However, I am hoping to do one soon enough, I guess. I don't really know though. I haven't planned that. Whew. This again, it's just so nerve-wracking. Like, you got to be quick with everything. There he is. Everyone's like, oh yeah, FNAF 4 is really the only game where you have to like listen and stuff, but not really. In this, of course, it all revolves around listening for Freddy's laugh and his little pitter-patters when he comes up next to your door and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, exactly. So FNAF 4 is not the only one where you have to listen strictly to be able to identify where Freddy is. So yeah, that's my take on that. Not that you asked for it. But what do you guys think is the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's? Let me know in the comments below. If you don't care, then just don't comment anything. But like, for real, I'd like to know what your thoughts on the scariest FNAF of all time is, because there's obviously been a lot. I personally think it's what do you call it? I think it's Help Wanted. I've never played it. It's a VR based game, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on it, and it looks fantastic because it's a mix of all four. Like, all four are in the attraction thing, and you can do it in VAR. Again, I've said VAR. In VR, virtual reality, of course, which I just think is awesome, because obviously when this game came out, and same with the first 4 in general, they were 2D games, which of course meant that they weren't supportive of VR. So I'm just so thankful that they released one like Help Wanted. There's also been some custom ones made where VR is possible. I keep going to say VAR because Man City just beat Bournemouth due to VAR. Come on, just switch to 4. You have to switch to 4 right now. Bonnie, go away, man. Alright, it's 4 AM, 32%. We might be in with a shot here. I need it to go 5 AM within the next 10%. I need it to go 5 AM within the next 10%. It is 5 AM. We need to be careful with this door situation because I cannot lose. Bro, no. Don't pop up on my screen now. Not now. I cannot afford to lose this and be slow and sloppy with my doors and my lights. There's just so much to keep track of. It's not as bad as FNAF 2, which is a pretty obvious factor. However, oh, Bonnie's there. However, uh-oh, please don't say Freddy's in the room. I think Freddy's in the room. Okay, Cheek is there, Bonnie's there. It's been 5 AM for like 13%. Surely. Please, game. Please. This has to be it. Freddy. No, Freddy's doing his short song. No. Don't end. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, please. I beg of you. Freddy. 6 AM. It's gotta be 6, man. It's been 5 AM for ages. Please. No. That last game that I just did, that was the closest thing to perfect that I can do. How am I supposed to beat the 5th night? This is very difficult, but I think we can get there. I think we're on the right track. I just can't do any more of this. I've done like 3 or 4 attempts and it's just become too much. I don't know. I think the last game we got really lucky with Freddy. He didn't come to the door until like 4 AM. And then he left a couple of times. I think if Chica and Bonnie didn't come at the end there, or Freddy did his long song at the very end when the power went out, I would have won. And it's chance in that situation. And it's so painful. Anyway, I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe, and if you guys want me to keep doing the content that I'm currently doing, then tell me that as well, please. And also, if you want me to continue with the Napoli career mode, then tell me. Either way, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.